The night this story begins, rain was falling the way it does in villages, soft, patient, as if it knows everyone by name. And before you settle in, do me one small favor. If stories about quiet sacrifice, unexpected love, and second chances move your heart even a little, tap like, subscribe, and stay with me till the very end, because what unfolds here might change how you see kindness forever. Aman lived in a village where roads were thin, dreams were thinner, and hope had to be grown like crops, slowly, stubbornly, against the odds. He was a single father, not by choice but by fate. His wife had passed away 5 years earlier during a harsh winter illness, leaving him with a 6-year-old daughter named Mira and a silence in the house that never truly left. Aman worked as a daily wage laborer, sometimes in fields, sometimes repairing broken fences, sometimes carrying sacks of grain heavier than his own future. Yet every evening, no matter how exhausted his body was, he would wash his hands carefully, comb his hair, and sit beside Mira to help her trace alphabets on a slate, as if education alone could protect her from the life he had known. One morning, a black luxury SUV appeared at the edge of the village, its polished surface reflecting mud huts and curious faces. It didn't belong there. People whispered. Children ran after it. The car stopped near the old ancestral house that had been abandoned for decades. By afternoon, the truth spread. Ria Malhotra, a billionaire businesswoman known across the country, had bought the property. But what people didn't expect was that she arrived in a wheelchair. Ria had built an empire before she turned 40. She had boardrooms bow to her decisions, markets rise and fall at her words. But 2 years earlier, a car accident had left her paralyzed from the waist down. The man she loved left. Friends drifted away. The applause faded. She retreated from the world, choosing the village not for peace but for disappearance. Her hired caretakers quit within weeks. The village was too quiet, too remote, too real. One afternoon, her assistant approached Aman while he was fixing a broken well rope. The offer was simple: caregiver work. Cooking, cleaning, helping with mobility. The pay was more than Aman earned in a month. He hesitated, not because of pride, but because Mira needed him. When he asked if his daughter could sometimes be with him, the assistant laughed nervously and said, "She won't mind, she barely notices anyone." The first day Aman pushed Ray's wheelchair through the courtyard, he felt her eyes on him, sharp, guarded, tired. She spoke little. When she did, it was clipped, distant. Aman didn't ask questions. He simply did his work with quiet respect. He cooked simple meals, cleaned without complaint, and spoke to her not as a billionaire, not as a patient, but as a person. When he addressed her, it was always, "Madam," yet his tone carried